Now let's move on to modern clothing for women in Taiwan. Since the traditional era, what women wear has changed dramatically. In the 1960s, most women wore simple styles. Long skirts were the main fashion of the era. Women who wore long skirts showed their graceful temperament. But in the mid-60s, this began to change. The mini-skirt became the new fashion of the era. Many women wore mini-skirts as an attempt to rebel against the traditional gender politics of the time. New and rebellious styles appeared. Young men began to wear their hair long and grow beards. Many people wore brightly colored clothes or unusual accessories. They followed hippie style trends and wore torn pants. Women began to wear little or no makeup and to pursue a natural style. There was an emphasis on the idea of genuine appearance and peace. In the 1970s, Taiwan was in a difficult situation. The government promoted the idea that people should be economic and independent. This also affected fashion. The main fashion changes emphasized a return to innocence, with women wearing casual styles, including flower shirts, fitted coats, or sweaters. Style was simple, but showed women's personal preferences. Women would also wear a kind of pants called bell-bottoms, with legs that flared out below the knee, ending in a trumpet shape. These pants made women's legs look longer. Then, in the 1980s, women began to pursue clothing that made them look tough or masculine. Women wanted an equal status to men, and they believed that dressing in a way more equal to that of men would help them achieve this. They wore clothing with shoulder pads, and they avoided bright colors. They wanted to emphasize their authority and their professionalism, rather than their beauty and their femininity. So, as 80s fashion became more modern, it also began to better reflect women's changing position in society. Fashion in the 80s was also marked by rapid changes and a greater focus on individuality, with women wearing many different clothes and often changing styles. In the 1990s, the role of fashion, in some ways, began to diminish. Women focused even more on finding their own style and wearing what they felt was suitable for them. Fashion designers became less important than before, and women began to show their own creativity and their own confidence through what they wore. At the time, the best fashion was considered that which impacts a woman's natural beauty, accenting her strongest features. Since the end of the 90s, women have continued the trend of more individuality and more changes in their style. Every woman has her own preference for what to wear. Western styles are generally the most dominant styles today. This tends to emphasize a natural appearance with casual clothing and simple accessories. This way, women show their natural charm and beauty. Today, women often take style cues from Hollywood celebrities. They can see celebrities' outfits and use the elements that they like in order to create their own style. Further, there are magazines and increasingly blogs and videos on the web that discuss style and that emphasize not how to look the same, but how to make your own choices and find your own style. Another popular influence in Taiwan today is Korean styles. Korean dramas have grown quite popular in Taiwan, and many women dress in ways reminiscent of Korean actresses from these shows. These styles often include skirts and t-shirts with cute patterns, and that emphasize making women look adorable and charming. Also from Korean style is women wearing baseball caps or beanies for a more personal look. The career options of women have also changed in modern Taiwan. Previously, women were expected to make coffee and prepare simple documents in the workplace. Their role in a company was not equal to that of men. But today, modern women have an opportunity to compete with male employees and achieve higher positions. With access to education, women can learn the skills that they need to succeed in a modern workplace. Then, in their jobs, they can demonstrate their power and their ability. Women work not only for their families or for businesses, but often for themselves, engaging in entrepreneurship and starting their own businesses. Instead of being thought of as housewives, secondary to their husbands, women can now be the primary breadwinner, meaning the person who makes the most money and supports the family. Further, women can achieve high positions in organizations, serving as directors of companies or managers. Women make their own independent decisions in the workplace and create their own opportunities for success today. Modern women are not only independent, but also reliable and perseverant. They have broken from many traditional views and worked to develop their natural talents, acquiring new skills and finding new successes. Today, we see women who are entrepreneurs, leaders of companies, politicians, doctors, and lawyers. Women who have used their patience and their perseverance to build successful careers and have paved the way for future women to work at whatever job they dream of and to achieve greater success than the past would have allowed.